Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, in this episode, I want to discuss microwave ovens. And I've always had issues with microwave ovens. Don't like them for many reasons. You can simply use your imagination as to why I don't like them, and you'll be at least 75% correct. But just for the sake of this episode, I want to discuss foods in which you should never reheat in a microwave oven. Me, I don't use it at all. I have my reasons. And if you want to learn more, just make acupuncture part of your life, see an acupuncturist and ask them what they think about the benefits, the pros and cons rather, of a microwave oven. But I know for the time being, many of you aren't going to heed my ultimate advice, and that's to stop using it. So, in the interim, while you look to make that transition, hopefully, to cease using one, there are certain foods in which you should never reheat in a microwave. All right? And the first one would be hard-boiled eggs. Now, I know there are those mornings where you heat up or you boil some eggs and then you don't eat them because you're rushing or you forgot. You left it at home when you left for work, so it was too late. You couldn't go back to get them. Not enough time, so you figured, hey, I'll put it in the refrigerator until tomorrow, mic it, and take it with me. Super no-no. Nope. For one thing, when a hard-boiled egg is cooked in a microwave, that moisture inside tends to create extreme steam buildup. And then what happens after that is that the egg can actually explode. But here's what's even scarier about that. Now, the egg very well may not explode inside the microwave while it's being heated, but it can afterwards, which means you can scald yourself from the hot egg, which will erupt in your hand, or even on your plate, or even in your mouth. So see, miking an egg is turning that egg into what can be considered a steam bomb. Okay? And then also, there's no nutritional value. So once you put anything in the mic, in my opinion, there's no nutritional value afterwards. Especially a hard-boiled egg that's being reheated. Now another is breast milk. No. The best thing is old school. Take a saucepan, fill it up a third of the way, put a low flame under it, and heat it that way. Put the bottle inside and just warm it up that way. Don't make it too hot. Now, I know many new mothers tend to freeze or store their breast milk in the refrigerator for later use, which is cool. But the key here is don't reheat or heat up that breast milk in a microwave oven. Because a lot of times the plates that are inside of the microwave tends to reheat the food unevenly. And that includes a bottle of milk. because it'll have some of its hot spots, and then some of it'll be cold or cool, and you may pop a few drops on your hand to test it. And I used to do this with my daughter when I would heat up her milk bottle, but I would do it in a saucepan. Squirt a few drops on my hand to see how hot it was, to determine how long I should let it cool off before giving it to her. But you see now, if the milk is not heated evenly, and then the drops that you put on your hand is warm and you feel it's safe, there will be certain parts that's hot and it'll burn your baby's mouth and throat. And then you also have the carcinogen hazard that comes with reheating plastic as well. So you want to be careful about that. You really do. Because this can be extremely dangerous for a baby. So when it comes to a baby, you have to be extremely careful. You really do. Now, another thing, you should avoid heating up or reheating in a microwave is processed meats. You really shouldn't be eating processed meats anyway. Okay, because processed meats tend to have like chemicals and preservatives that extend their shelf life. And when you put it in the microwave, it can make those substances even worse for your health, based on chemical changes such as like oxidized cholesterol that are in the processed meats. So you also want to be careful and avoid doing that as well. And this is like, I'm talking about sandwich meats, hot dogs, and so forth. And another one, to the surprise of many, I'm sure, is rice. How do I put this so that you'd understand? Okay, rice, microwaving rice can lead to food poisoning. Okay, because the issue with the rice is the common presence of a highly resistant bacteria called Bacillus. Bacillus cereus is what it's called, if I remember correctly. Okay, and heat tends to kill this bacteria, but it can have produced spores that are like really, 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 really toxic. And any spores in which the rice contains can multiply and cause food poisoning if you eat it. That's the best way I can explain it. Because simply put, health is wealth. The wealth is not your wallet. It's not in your pocket or your purse. The wealth is not in your bank account or under your mattress. The wealth is in you. Now, another thing you should avoid putting in the microwave, or another form of food to reheat, is chicken. Keep in mind, heat from a microwave does not always kill bacteria, because microwaves tend to heat from the outside instead of the inside. So with saying that, certain bacteria-prone foods will have a higher risk of causing you to become sick when these bacterial cells survive. And many individuals are aware of the relationship between salmonella contamination and chicken, which can be dangerous to put in a microwave. So Another form of food to heat or reheat in the microwave is chicken. And this next one is leafy greens. No way. If you're not doing it raw, steam, and that's it. It's the best way. Especially like celery, kale, spinach. And I've heard of people reheating these vegetables, these leafy greens, in the microwave. No way. Because now the naturally occurring nitrates that are in it may tend to convert over to nitrosamines, which can be carcinogenic, can cause cancer. What's another one I would say? Beets. Juice those bad boys. Steam them. Oof. But putting them in a microwave? Because the same chemical conversion that occurs when you put, let's say, spinach in a mic happens with beets too, because beets are nitrate rich, okay? So you want to be very careful when it comes to beets as well. Another form of food I would say is hot peppers. And many individuals on this planet love hot peppers. Now, when you reheat any foods that have hot peppers in it, because hot peppers contain capsaicin, the chemical that gives off that spicy flavor is now released into the air. And once it's airborne, that chemical can burn your eyes and your throat. And I've heard of a case where that happened and an entire area had to be evacuated because the microwave pepper started causing people in the vicinity to cough a lot and even experience trouble breathing. Now, I don't even want to say fruits. I don't even want to discuss fruits. I mean, that is like a no-brainer. But potatoes. Reheating potatoes in a microwave. Okay, is not good. And then a lot of individuals love to reheat it in aluminum foil, which I don't know how that would work. But the bacteria that's in potatoes, when you microwave it, again, it won't kill the bacteria that's in it properly. So you want to cook it. You want to put it in a conventional oven. And I say all this to say is to stop looking for the fast way out, the easy way out. Because more times than not, the easy way out isn't the best way out. Okay? The best way out is to simply make acupuncture part of your life. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?